Hey guys, this might be a terrible angle because the sun, but we're gonna work with it. Okay, so some life advice from a woman in her 40s. I am 44. Um, Number one, don't deal with things while you're tired. Oftentimes, I'm like a toddler when I'm tired. I know a lot of people who are like that when they're tired. So, making decisions when you're tired, sleep on it. If you can, wait, because you're either going to make a bad decision or make an angry decision. Just get some sleep. That seems trivial, but trust me. Number two, it's never too late to start working out. Let me just tell you guys, I walked my weight off. I walked for like an hour, hour and a half regularly, at least 4 to 5 times a week. And I walked off 60 pounds. I did some other stuff and, of course, changed my diet. But if you can only walk 20 minutes, no matter the size or how old you are, if you could do 20 minutes a day, that would be a big step. You can ask your doctor even. I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you, even 20 minutes is a good thing. Number three, do not compare yourself to others. This is hard, I think, sometimes because sometimes people around you are doing things or getting things, or they're somewhere maybe you want to be and you're just not there yet. Or maybe that's not your path at all and you don't know that yet. So comparing yourself to what other people have and what other people are doing, it's a bad idea. You're going down a bad rabbit hole. Just wait for what's for you and work on what's for you. Number four, this is like, I'm so happy I get to say this right now because this is like a big thing to me. Everyone deals with different things in relationships, so stop being so judgmental. There's always going to be something that you wouldn't put up with that they put up, that someone else is putting up with. Everyone has a different line. Everyone has a different patient level. My patience is really low now. I used to have a lot more. No, I didn't used to have a lot more. My patients are actually better. But when it comes to relationships, it's just a thin line because I feel like, don't play games with me. Like the games, I'm just not for the games. So I just think we need to be a little less judgmental about other people's relationships. What they would deal with doesn't mean you would deal with it, and vice versa. Number five, I'm looking at my notes. No matter if you're married or not, this is for the ladies. Only have the amount of children that you can handle emotionally, financially, any otherly. Only have what you can handle because you don't know what the situation is going to be. You don't know if you're going to want to leave, if he's going to want to leave, if he passes away. Like, you really have to think about the what ifs. It's unfortunate that these things happen, but you don't want to be out here with 6 kids by yourself. The world is not very kind to single mothers. Why? I don't know. It's like they think we climbed on top of ourselves and get ourselves pregnant. But be mindful of what you can handle. And that is, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Because I have one and I'm like, can't handle it. Single parent. Number 6, travel. Now, everyone doesn't like to travel, so this is not for everybody. But I just believe that if you stay within the confines of where you grew up, just what you know, you don't get to see how other people live. And so you don't know what's out there. You don't realize there's we know there's other cultures and other food and other things like that. But it is something about seeing how other people live. Even me, I lived in California at one point. People in California live different than people in Michigan. I think we all see that maybe on TV, but they really do. Life is just different in different places, and you might find that you like life better somewhere else, even other countries. So look around, don't just stay in your your little 4-block radius. No, or however, whatever your city is like. Travel, trust me. Surround yourself with people who you can learn from. I want to be surrounded by people who I can learn from. That is life. You're always going to be learning. I don't want it to be like a snotty, they're trying to teach you something and you don't know anything type of, but I love being around people who know more than me and who I can learn from. That's how I end up with, wisdom and knowledge about things. You have to be in rooms with people who know more than you. Number 8, when you're feeling down about life, sit down with yourself and think about where you've come from. This is a big one, and I do this one often, especially when I'm like down about life or upset about something. I think about the fact that I put myself through school. I was once homeless, well, more than once. I raised a beautiful, intelligent, smart child by myself. There is a lot that I have accomplished. There is a lot that I have accomplished, and I have to give myself grace and mercy sometimes, because I'm very hard on myself about things. And I have to realize all that I've gone through and done it on my own. You sit and think where you were 5 years ago and where you are now. It's probably a good difference. So, have patience with yourself and give yourself grace. Number 9, do not tell everyone your goals, hopes, and dreams. Not even your mother. And I say that because everyone's not going to see your vision. God, whoever you believe in, gives you a vision for your own life. Everyone else is not going to see that vision. They're not going to see it how you see it. So telling everyone or trying to get everyone else's opinion about your plans and goals and dreams, another dark rabbit hole. Like, don't do it. Now, I would say once things are maybe completely in place, you can go to them and tell them about it. Because once it's done, what can they say? It already is done. You already accomplished it. But telling people things ahead of time, that can often be a downfall. So keep it to yourself. Maybe that one cheerleader who is always rooting for you, but don't tell everybody. Last but not least, if you have children, share your journey and your experiences. This is so important. I realized talking to my daughter that a lot of times kids think you weren't born till you had them. Like you didn't have a whole life before them. And so a lot of times when I would tell her things, she wasn't understanding that I had been through things or seen things. I wasn't just spewing stuff out of my neck. Like, I know these things. And so I started giving her examples or telling her things that had happened to me. And that opened her eyes a lot. She knows I've been through a lot in life, but her eyes are more open because she knows my mom's not just saying this. She knows. She's gone through it. She's, not just telling me this. There's still going to be things she doesn't listen to or kids don't listen to because that's just how they are. But if you give them examples, if you let them know, I was a kid too. I was a teenager too. I was in love once too. I was, I have parents who raised me too and said this and this and that. You just have to, that's a way of bonding and kind of getting through to them, is the experiences and the journey of their parent. That's all I have today for this video. Hit like if you liked it, and I'll see you next time.